again in Ecclesiastic chapter 8. It's another consecutive chapter. It goes on and on and on and on. And this is God's providence overall. And it comes from the origin of it is better with the godly in adversity than with wicked in prosperity. It is better with the godly in adversity than with the wicked in prosperity. It says, who is as in the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. I counsel thee to keep the king's commandments, and that in regard of the oath of God, be not hasty to go out of his sight. Stand not in an evil thing, for he doeth whatsoever pleaseth him. Where the word of king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. Double period. A wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. Because to every purpose there is time and judgment, therefore the misery of a man is great upon him. For he knoweth not that which shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be? There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither hath he power in the day of death. And there is no discharge in that war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. After this have I seen, and applied my heart unto every work that is done under the sun. There is a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. And so I saw the wicked buried, and who had come and gone from the place of the holy, and they were forgotten in the city, where they had so done. This is so also vanity. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days or her days, which are as shadow, because he or she feared not before God. There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there is to be just men, unto whom it happened according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men and women to whom it happened according to the work of the righteous. I said that this is also vanity. Period. Then I command mirth, because a man have not better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry. Double period. For that shall abide him or her in their labor of the days of their life, which God giveth them under the sun. When I apply my heart to know of wisdom, and to see the business, this is done upon the earth. When I apply my heart to know wisdom, and to see the business that is done upon the earth, for also there is that neither day nor night seeth sleep with their eyes. Then I beheld all the work of God, that nobody can find out the work that is done under the sun, because though a man or woman labor to seek it out, yet they shall not find it. Ye further, though a wise person think to know it, yet shall that person not be able to find it at all. Amen. That was Ecclesiastes chapter 8. Trying to get through this book. It's another consecutive chapter. It goes on and on and on. For all you just coming in, I read Ecclesiastes chapter 8. It's of God's providence overall. And this is from the origin of it is better with the godly adversity than with the wicked in prosperity. And I like going to the first verse because it's always the beginning. It says, Who is as the wise man? And who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his faith shall be changed. And so there you have it. You always can go in and get it for yourself. I always encourage people to go in to study to show yourself approved, and also go in to read the Bible and get your own and see what God says. I encourage people to do that. And always remember that you're worthy, you're eternal, you made, and that's who is us. We God's people. That's who we are. And we're going to stay that. Remember, don't go to bed angry so you can wake up with your joy. I'm going to read verse 6 before I get up out of here this morning. It says, because to every purpose there is a time in judgment. Therefore the misery of a man is great upon him. Because to every purpose there is a time in judgment. Therefore the misery of a man is great upon him. Always remember, if you ever have problems with your words or your language or the people around you, this is your water pot, and you are the flower that needs water. Never forget that. Good morning. Always remember, God love you, Jesus love you, so do I. I'm going to keep telling you that because I really do mean it. And sending blessings y'all way this morning. And I'll see y'all on the next one.